pretty much everyone already loves Studio Ghibli by now, so I guess it's pretty easy to talk about why Totoro is the best thing ever. Though I think most people, at least in the West, like Spirited Away the best, and hell, Princess Mononoke is my favorite. It's more like I think Totoro is really important, which I guess doesn't make much sense right now, so I'll try to explain what I mean. So the story starts out with this adorable family moving into a new home, and like a typical Miyazaki family, they're perfect and loving and happy. Anyways, unless you've seen the movie like 10 times like I have, you're probably wondering, well, where's their mom? Is she on vacation? Is she in school? Is she divorced maybe? No, she's sick in the hospital. And I guess our perspective of time might be thrown off because the main characters are 4 and 11, but it seems like she's been there a long time. But whatever, she's coming home soon, so it's fine. And then May goes off and meets a giant fluffy bear thing, and they have adventures, and there's a cat that's also a bus, and it looks like it's going to be a feel-good movie about magic forest creatures, and then wham! They get a telegram, and it's like, hey, your mother who hasn't been able to come home in forever? Yeah, you need to call the hospital about her right now. And the scary part is, they have no idea if the hospital is calling because she got the hiccups or if she's dead already. It's obvious that May and Satsuki and their dad and all the other characters are legitimately terrified, but they don't want to jump to any conclusions or hurt anybody else's feelings. All of this is portrayed in just a couple minutes. The writing is just that good.
Alright then, be that way. Let's see if she dies. No! Don't be dumb, May. Oh, I give up. You're so stupid! Come on, May.
Okay, so she isn't dead, but she got worse. But it's not obvious how worse, which is real. It's like getting information from a real hospital. The doctors only know so much about how their mom is doing, and they only pass a certain amount of that information on to their dad, who only passes a certain amount of information on to Satsuki, who only passes on a certain amount to May, who's, 4. So now we have poor May here, who has no idea what's happening except that her mom won't come home, and Satsuki, who doesn't have a firm grasp on things, but is so much more mature that she understands that her mom might die, and she gets the implications of that. It just tears her apart, and she loses it. And then May runs away. So there's already this whole crisis with their sick mom potentially dying, and now May, who's, 4, might die too. And they don't sugarcoat it all, oh, May might get lost or hurt or whatever. No, they straight up say she might have drowned to death in a lake. So Satsuki, who's been running for miles, and, she's only 11, has to turn around and run miles back just to make sure that her sister isn't dead. And of course she isn't, because just because Studio Ghibli is full of sadists, doesn't mean Miyazaki is one, but May is still missing, and she might still be dead for all we know. And so then some magic forest creature stuff happens and everybody's happy, but holy crap! This is a movie for kids, and it has a plot where girls' parents and siblings might have died. And I mean, you take Disney, for example, who for some reason have a vendetta against the word die. It's always...
Tadashi's gone. Now he's gone. People keep saying he's not really gone.
My daughter is gone.
Do you want me to terminate Professor Callahan?
Baymax, destroy.
Aiden...
Tadashi's gone!
Well, you get the point. And when characters do die, it's never a child, and there's always this big deal about it with some dramatic slow panning or stupid movie crap like that, and then it's over. Nobody actually panics for an extended period of time, and that's just not how it works in the real world. When people die of sickness or old age, they don't just go, poof, oh, you're dead, time to move the plot forward. People know they're going to die and feel bad before and while they're dying, and Totoro has that. I mean, nobody actually dies, but the characters don't know that, and they act like people do in real life when their mother might die, which suspends the viewer's disbelief. Their family is characteristically perfect and treat each other with inhuman affection and love, but they have serious real-life issues that they have to cope with, or just not cope with and be sad all the time. They act like human beings. Miyazaki just does such a good job of making believable characters and plot devices. I mean, Totoro is about a giant furry spirit thing that flies on tops and invisible and trees grow, but it still feels more believable than a typical children's movie, or even an adult movie. And yeah, that's all I have to say about Totoro. I just freaking love the movie and it's the best thing ever.